Hello everyone, welcome back to NKR. Today we're looking at the Oknife Parrot. This is the latest release from Olight. This comes in two varieties. This is the tumbled finish with the G10 handles. You can also get it in a black DLC blade with micarta handles, or excuse me, scales. Let's take a close look at it. Blade steel is 154 cm. As you can see, it's a full flat grind too. Nice tall flat grind, very slicey edge. And it was sharpened really well straight out of the box. You can see that. Get a quick walk around here. Fully open design. I don't know if you can see inside of there, probably not, but it does have skeletonized liners. Deep carry pocket clip, which is almost to the top of the scales. And this is a front flipper design, and it works very well. And the action on this is fantastic. This thing is very close to totally hands-off drop shut. It actually catches you by surprise. You gotta be careful with it. I saw that little trick from Love Them Knives. You can get your finger in where the grind changes right here, and you can actually spidey flick this knife, even though there's no studs or hole or anything like that. Just kind of fun. So let's get some dimensions. You can see the length of the blade. Looks like 1, 2, probably 2 3/4-ish. Overall length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1/4, I would say. Let's take a look at the blade stock. 110 thousandths. And let's get a weight. .5 ounces. So I've been carrying this for a couple weeks now, and this is another one of those really small knives that disappears in your pocket very, very well. It's easy to carry. I love a sheep's foot or modified sheep's foot, whatever they're calling this. I find these to be excellent for around the house utility use with that point, and with a little forward choil on this one, you can choke up really nicely on this and get right in there and do those draw cuts with your finger all the way to the front. Nice point. You saw how sharp it was. It's excellent build quality. It's extremely smooth. I'm contemplating going back and getting the micarta version because I love micarta, but I thought I would start with this. Let's look at a couple size comparisons. The Spyderco Para 3. And how about something a little closer in size, a Civivi Elementum. So that's where you're at. I love the handle shape of this. I don't have huge hands, but my hands aren't tiny. And I've mentioned before, the height of the handle grip area on this one sort of gets clumsy for me. And it feels smaller really than it is. This thing really fills your hand nicely. And for a small knife, I can really handle it very easily, which I like. Let's take a look at another size comparison that's probably pretty close, just because I have it here. How about a CRKT Pilar? So you can see overall length is pretty close, but you have much more a much longer cutting edge than the Polar. I also find the Parrot to be much more comfortable in hand than the Polar. Same deal. This has a much shorter grip area. Although I love the forward choil on this. This one also has it, so that's not really too much of a difference there. But this knife just feels clunkier in hand. I much prefer this, and this knife is so smooth by comparison. And these G10 handles have a nice contouring to them. I hope the camera is picking that up. Overall, the fit and finish on this thing feels very high, and it probably should, because it's not super cheap. For a budget knife at $75, this is sort of up on the upper end of budget for me, and it feels like it's on the upper end of budget to me. The build quality feels extremely high. The action is super smooth, pretty much drop shut. It feels like it's very well done. I'm really impressed. Who knows what you're getting from a flashlight company, but I can tell you it's really good, and I would definitely recommend this. Again, street price is around $75. If you guys like what you've seen here, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. And thanks for joining me.